it's Trixie. Welcome to the Underground, brought to you by Pine Street Productions. I'm going away next weekend to Provincetown. I'm already ready. I'm ready. I won't tell you what happened, but I did go bike riding, and I was in my car. You know how you feel something's in your hair? I mean, I wear the helmet and stuff, but it was RFK's brain worm in my hair. I was, that's going to kill me, because nothing normal is going to kill me like a heart attack. There'll be a bee in my car and I'll go off the road. That's going to be my prophecy. On Patrol Live, I got a lot going on. This old guy in a golf cart, of course, this was in Florida. He went to the store, stole pantyhose, butt plugs, and a dildo, and women's socks. I don't know why he needed the women's socks. Anything you want to tell us, sir? Can you imagine the cop going up to him? You like to dress up as a woman? Or it was for his girlfriend, I guess. What's up with the new trend with the jeans that have wet stains on them? They're $800. Can you imagine buying jeans with pee stains? That's ridiculous. It's like you're Julianne Moore and Still Alice. Vivek, is that how you say his name? And the other Trump supporters, Mike Johnson and Tommy Tuberville, they look like the barbershop Trump quartet, all dressed like Trump in suits and a red tie outside the courthouse because no one else is going. You know, Trump's been calling for all his supporters and no one's showing up, so he got all the senators to show up. And Matt Gaetz doing I'm standing by, and what is that? I don't know, what's the Proud Boys thing, John? Stand by and stand back. He's a goofball, that guy.
I didn't even hear that one.
Yeah, in Nikki Glazier's comedy special, I had to watch this again. She's so funny because I didn't see the whole thing. I watched it late at night this time, so I didn't have to eat or anything. She was talking about how we put our pets to sleep, when it's time. Like when your pet stops eating, or, my pet can't go down the stairs and his quality of life is gone. But grandma, who communicates with her eyeballs, she's still got another chapter in her life. That is like comedy, such a funny way of telling the truth. Because we what do we do with our old? We put them in like nursing homes. We don't put them down. I hate to say put them down. Well, I mean maybe morphine when it's getting close, but we treat our animals better. The committee to impeach Merrick Garland. Guys, what was going on here? So Marjorie Taylor Greene started in on Jasmine Crockett saying, I think your fake eyelashes are messing you up. And then, oh boy, then Andrea, what's her name? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, whatever.
Oh, crazy.
Okay. She's like, baby girl. Well, she's from the Bronx, right? She's like, Don't play. And then Jasmine Crockett starts saying, oh, she's so funny. What if somebody's bleached blonde, bad-built, butch body? That's going to be the new thing now, because she does look like dykey. I hate to say, I can say this because I'm gay. She has that, manly build, but you should have seen Marjorie look like she was turning red. Her KKK sheets coming off. So, this is Puff Daddy or P. Diddy. What's he called now? Diddy? Dragging his, this was a video I couldn't believe. My mother told me about this on CNN. Hitting, this woman tried to escape from him, from his hotel room. There's video of him.
You didn't see it?
Yeah, I saw it. Hitting her, kicking her while she's on the ground, dragging her like a cave woman, and then she settles with him. This was from 2016. I wouldn't settle with him. And then
statute of limitations on they can't do
they can't do anything, but they're going to get him for the human believe me, they'll get him. So his ex Jennifer, they're talking about Ben and Jen splitting up. Oh, she liked a post that said you can't have a relationship with a person who's disconnected from themselves. Ben's disconnected. So a photo emerged days after January 6th of an upside down American flag hanging outside of, get this, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito's. So there's two of them. There's Clarence Thomas's wife, and then there's him. He blamed his wife. He called her Mrs. Alito. She put it up. Upside down flag. She put it up. Are you kidding? Excuse me, I'm on the Supreme Court. We can't really have an upside down American flag. What's wrong with this court? Are they crazy? Look, I don't care if you like Trump. I don't care if you vote for Trump. I don't care. But
there's something in the water.
You are supposed to be above this. It's despicable. I mean, great. We got crazies on the court. Where's Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Dig her up. I want her back. Damon Albarn, I don't even care how to pronounce his name because he doesn't deserve it, from the LA Times said Taylor Swift doesn't write her own songs. I'm going to have a heart attack. Is he mentally incapacitated or what? She clapped back. I was such a big fan of yours until I saw this. I write all my own songs. You can tell she writes her stuff. Are you kidding me? Your hot take is completely false and so damaging. Now, you can tell this is her, not her lawyer. You don't have to like my songs, but it's really, sorry, I'm not going to say the F word, effed up to try to discredit my writing. Wow. I love Taylor Swift. I love her. 12 signs, not that way, John. 12 signs according to psychology a woman sees you as her life partner. Number 1, she thinks you are hilarious. That's an easy one for me because I'm funny as hell. One of the strongest indications of romantic compatibility is that you each get each other's sense of humor. Yeah, because some people don't. Some people don't get me. You know, some people like get mad. My friend gets mad because I call my mother mommy dearest. It's a damn joke. She did come at me with the wire hangers once. Not hitting me, but just like, no wire hangers. So yes, I think of her there. Many women say a killer sense of humor is the greatest aphrodisiac. Well, score 1 for me. Number 2, body language, being close to you, smiling, relaxed, you're in a good mood. Number 3, she prioritizes quality time with you. Yeah, you got to make yourself a priority, right? Make the relationship number 1. Makes an effort to spend quality time, even if she's super busy, he's super busy, means she takes your relationship seriously. Number 4, she remembers the details, even small things. Number 5, shared bucket lists. I hope somebody wants to go to Hawaii with me. Number 6, envisions a future. So yeah, you mentioned marriage, or you mentioned, every time you're together, if you talk about what you're going to do next, that's a good one. Number 7, her. What? I can't read my own writing. Shared exciting news. You're her go-to guy. Yeah. And she uses we. That's number 8. She uses we statements. Us, our. That's a biggie. Thinks of you together. We're having fun, blah, blah, blah. Number 9, she talks to her friends and family about you. If you don't get introduced, you're a dirty little secret like Jodi Arias or something. Number 10, she's comfortable dressing down. No makeup. Being herself. I don't really mind a woman not having makeup on. Well, number 11, she asks for your input on her outfit and work. Number 12, she's got your back even if you're down and out. If a woman leaves you when you have no job, she's a piece of crap. More Americans over 55 want to live apart together. What? Live apart together? Does that make sense? Yes, live in separate houses. There's a new book out, Vicki Larson, Latitude, how you can make a life apart together, or how to make a life apart together. What? How to make a live apart together relationship work. That was a tough title. Jeez. Okay. Dating while gray. She was on a Dating While Gray podcast. No more gray. No more gray. Cost of giving up your house. Yeah. You know what? That's one for me. Like, I'm old and I don't have my condo almost paid, but like, I'm not going to give it up now. And I always think, like, what if the person dies on me? Or what if you break up, like 50% break up, So I don't think so. I don't want to start a new mortgage. And I really like my privacy. I like being alone sometimes. Sometimes you want to be with people, So younger people, 42% of them regret moving in with a partner. Really? That's from Realtor.com. So maybe that's the new trend now. It's just living in separate homes. Forbes rates the average divorce today at $15,000 to $20,000, not including alimony. Alimony seems so antiquated to me. Study from Cornell: women over 65 are hostile towards marriage. Sick of making sandwiches. I'm not cooking for you. Pew Research study in 2020 showed 38% of women were very satisfied with the division of labor in homes. That means most of them aren't. They Trump supporters. Yeah, I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. Men who live apart together men who do these live apart relationships are not as happy. You can obviously, because men like stuff done for them. They like to go to work and have their woman there cooking, cleaning. You know what I mean? Take me to my colonoscopies. Kansas City Chiefs Harrison Butker is receiving flack. He bashed Gay Pride Month. Tells women to stay in the kitchen. I mean, if you want to, I don't really care what he says. He's a field goal kicker. Who gives a crap? But I mean, look, what do you mean stay in the kitchen? We've been out of the kitchen for like 40 years now, right? Maybe more. I mean, now they're going to college and getting degrees and at a higher rate than men. He says, not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it. So I guess he's a real Mel Gibson Christian, right? He goes to the Latin masses. How, I don't understand Latin, so I can't get anything out of it if you're speaking in another language. But the true God-centered pride, like gay people don't believe in God, I believe in God, that is cooperating with the Holy Ghost to glorify him. Who's telling him to talk like this? He's a he's a football player. He doesn't have these words. These are not his words. I don't know. Maybe he should be like, a minister or something. So, look, I confessed to a priest that I was gay a long time ago before my sister got married. You know how long he kept me in the confessional? 45 minutes. Like I was Charles Manson. He probably kept a murderer less. And he said, listen, the church's position is clear. Clear? I don't think so. It's not a sin to be gay. It's not a sin to be gay, but to act it. To act gay. I can't help it. Pope Francis said sexual pleasure is a gift from God. Thank you, because I'm going to P-Town, and here we go. So here we go. I love it. By the way, Harrison Butker's mother is a physicist, so she didn't really want to just be a wife or a home. Listen, I have no problem with a woman who wants to stay home and not work. And, raising kids, a mother should be there for at least the first few years. I don't believe in popping out the kid and going back to work 2 weeks later. But it's whatever. Look, this is the thing about women's empowerment. It's about whatever you want to do. You want to stay home? But I'll tell you, after a while, looking at your husband for 40 years or your wife for 40 years, you're going to want something else, You need something to talk about. Trump said at a rally that this past week, the worst president was Jimmy Connors. Anybody know who Jimmy Connors is? It's not Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Connors was a former #1 tennis player. Michael Cohen testified this week. Trump warned him to be prepared. There's going to be a lot of women coming forward. 2, right? McDougal and... Was it only 2? It was 2. And Stormy Daniels. Are there others, Donald, we don't know about? The former Playboy model, Karen McDougal, I think she's prettier than Stormy. And he didn't want the Stormy story to get released. Michael Cohen, and everybody's saying it's fake, but Michael Cohen's going to pay $120,000 out of his own pocket for nothing? I don't think so. And plus, Trump never pays him back, but he did pay him back. That's what this is about. He did pay him back. So they played the recording of Cohen, Trump, talking about the payment. Melania came up with locker room talk, the Access Hollywood. Melania came up with that? Wow. That's amazing. Vanderpump Rules Reunion Part 1. Sandoval fake cries. They look like they're all in tears by the end. Ariana mentioned something about her neck looking like Donald Trump. I didn't really catch it. Ariana is at an Airbnb. She's living in New York also with her boyfriend, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. Not sharing living space with the narcissist. Ariana called Raquel, Rachel, and Sandoval her perpetrators. She's got to probably get some help. She's still angry. I know I'd be angry too, but at some point you have to let go. Let go. You don't have to talk to the guy. Just let go. Tom Sandoval called Raquel a coward. She said Tom groomed her. I believe Tom's like that. I mean, I don't want to use the word groom, but Tom goes, I was impressionable when she took off all her clothes and jumped in my pool. Again, playing the victim. Poor Tom. He was a victim of a naked beauty model. Lovely. And she's suing for revenge porn. I don't know how that's going to go. Sandoval was saying he battled with suicide after Scandoval. I'm not sure if I believe him. I don't know. Because remember, he said he tried to break up with Ariana and she said she was going to kill herself. And he said, I wasn't sure if I believed her. So maybe he should have just left if he didn't believe her. But she suffers from depression. That's no joke. That's no joke. And when he compared his situation to James Floyd... James whispered to Lala, could you be any dumber? I think that's great. That's great. And OJ. Compared it to George Floyd and OJ Simpson. Okay. He's thinking he's bigger than he is. Lala says she's horny being pregnant. Big boobs won't last long. Men are knocking down her door. Men like pregnant women? I thought that's when a lot of them cheat. So she said no man or woman is safe. No man or woman. Okay. So Sheena's postpartum OCD, she was like, I won't be with you forever, Brock. One of us is going to die. Usually that's the way it goes. If you're with somebody long enough, someone's going to die. This is my worst fear getting with someone, is that they're going to die on me. This is what keeps me okay, stand back. But Brock's like, I want to enjoy my life and my kids. And Sheena goes, that joy makes me sad. Oh. Hysterical. Katie on Lala. Katie said on social media, get rid of your lawyers. What you need is a therapist. You're a freaking clown. Katie's kind of judgmental. I don't know. I don't know if I kind of like her. She's kind of like always miserable, complaining all the time. She complained. This is from Lala. Katie complained that Ariana abandoned her. She was on Dancing with the Stars. She's on Broadway, and because Ariana and her opened up a sandwich shop, and I guess she was all alone. Katie was all alone. Okay, Housewives of New Jersey. You guys all know I'm in love with Nate Cabral. So in 2017, I didn't know this. He had like a brain surgery, and his wife Danielle says it was 6 years ago. 2017, 2024. That's 7 years. Okay, Danielle. Where's Frank Catania? I like his personality. Paul, I'm starting to warm up to. He said to Dolores, I didn't realize Italian guys get so offended. He doesn't know Italians by now. Teresa's husband, Louis' father, Louis, is a recovering alcoholic, 8 years sober. They give you a coin. After 8 years, you get I'm sorry. To me, I never went to AA. I think that's cheap. Will you give me a damn ribeye? I want a steak. I think there's legal issues between Margaret and Teresa. They can't talk publicly. Melissa's brother, I didn't know was gay. He's kind of cute, and his boyfriend's cute too. Teresa was doing I don't know what this is, sculpting on her ass to build muscle and burn fat. It looked like a freaking defibrillator on her butt. It looked very painful. Jen Fessler's starting to warm up to Teresa, so we'll see what happens there. But all right, I'm going to P-Town, so I'm doing another show after this. So if there's anything I miss, if anybody big dies, I'm sorry. Shout out to Dabney Coleman from 9 to 5. He's gone. I love that guy. We'll talk to you again in next week, but I'm recording it now. Love you guys. Thanks for listening to the show.